Thank you for asking if they gave me any guidance or feedback on how we can continue to help with the rising of the Divine Feminine, turning into the reign of the Divine Feminine. I knew somebody would ask me this, and that's why I didn't put it in the video. So, my guide from the Krist Consciousness indicated and spelled out that one of the ways that we can help to continue with the rising of the Divine Feminine in order to usher in the reign of the Divine Feminine, they spelled out, choose God. And I said, does God have a name? Because I've always wondered, God has to have a name. And they spelled out I-A-M. And it dawned on me that perhaps that's where the great I Am comes from. And so I asked my guide, and they said, yes, that is where it comes from. And I said, oh, okay, so is it pronounced I am? And they said, no. And I said, oh, is that perhaps a misunderstanding? And they said, yes. And then they gave me the insight that God's name is I am. I am. I-A-M. I am. And here's the thing about choosing God. It's not about picking a religion. It's not. It's about going back to Source. It's about trusting in the divine, trusting in your own intuition, honoring the spirit world. You can take from different religions. They're all touching on the same source. I am. They're all connected. All beings have been created by God. I am. Including the Palladians, Arcturians, and other interdimensional beings. Everything has been created by God, including the goddesses that have been called to return to Earth to usher in the reign of the Divine Feminine. And all of us have chosen to incarnate into this world at this given moment for a mission, for this moment. Whether we are those gods or goddesses that are reincarnated, or we are a star seed, or we are a soul that this is our mission because we lived a lifetime before where our soul was touched by that nefarious entity. Okay? We all chose this moment, so what you need to do is remember who you are and that you chose to be here for this moment, and that we are all collectively powerful together, and we will collectively continue on this journey of the rise of the Divine Feminine to usher in the reign of the Divine Feminine. So no, it's not necessarily patience in a waiting game, but we do need to practice our patience. But to connect to Source. So if you've been turned away by Christianity, maybe Buddhism is for you. Maybe Hinduism. Maybe another religion, because all religions are rooted in God. They just have different perspectives. And my guide indicated that while there are some things in the Bible that are correct, there are other things that are not. And that, unfortunately, some things have been misinterpreted. And the same can be said for other religious texts. There are nuggets of truth in each. And it's weaving of that together that helps us connect the dots, helps us remember who we are. I hope you are not turned off by God. And if you are, I want you to know that God understands. God does. And God is neither she nor he. God is they. God has no gender. No, God does not. But they understand if you are slightly turned off. So if you prefer to say the universe, God is okay with that because God created all of the universes. If you want to say spirit or higher power, God's okay with that. You're still choosing God. But also, try to separate God from a religion, since all religions have only been able to get some things right while also getting things wrong. Okay? And another thing to do is to keep your vibrations high. And so that is to recognize when darkness is creeping in, whether it's a dark emotion or you're witnessing acts of darkness that are causing dark emotions in you, to recognize that quickly. And then turn it around by activating a light emotion, positive emotions, and put positivity out into the world. Do acts of light. Be joyous. Be happy. That's how you continue to raise your vibration. And by all of us collectively doing that, we're raising the Earth's vibration. And we did that on Sunday. And the Schumann resonance proves it. So perhaps you should look that up to remember your power and how our light pushed darkness out. That's what we did. So remember your power and go back to source. Peace be with you.